Imagine yourself in command of an army, facing one of the most important battles of your life. Ahead, the destiny of a people, and behind you, a God who promises to be with you. But you know that what is to come is something beyond human control. Now, add the fact that time is against you. The sun is about to set, and with it, your chances of victory diminish with each passing minute. What would you do? Well, that was exactly the situation Joshua faced. On the battlefield of Gibeon, where the Canaanite forces were threatening to destroy everything he had conquered, Joshua found himself facing a desperate need. More time. After the death of Moses, Joshua assumed a monumental role. He was not only a military leader, but also a man chosen by God to guide the people of Israel to the promised land. However, the mission was not simple. The people of Israel stood before powerful kings, fortified cities, and a relentless war to conquer the promised lands. But there was something more. Joshua was not only fighting physical enemies. He was defying the very limits of time and space, trusting that God, who had promised victory, would never abandon him. But what no one expected was the emergence of an unforeseen coalition of 5 powerful Canaanite kings who joined forces to destroy Gibeon, the city that had made an alliance with Joshua. Joshua's army was outnumbered, but the strategy was clear. Victory would not come only from human forces, but from the supernatural power of God. They fought fiercely, but as night fell, Joshua realized that there was still much to be done. The battle was far from over, and the sun was setting. Faster than expected, it was the moment of decision. Joshua knew that if the sun set, victory would be impossible. The enemy army still had strength, and he needed more time. Without hesitation, he looked to the sky and, with unwavering confidence, did what many would consider impossible. Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and you, moon, over the valley of Ajalon. He wasn't just asking for more hours of light. He was defying the laws of nature, asking for the very course of the universe to be altered, so that God's will might be done. And miraculously, God answered Joshua's prayer. The sun did not set. Time stood still. There was no more twilight, no more night. The sun remained suspended in the sky, as if God himself had controlled the rotation of the earth. Joshua, seeing the miracle happen, stood up, and the battle continued. He no longer had the pressure of time against him. The sun was standing still in the sky, and victory seemed imminent. During the day that seemed eternal, Joshua and his men advanced with a strength that was not their own, but God's. The army of Israel was empowered, and the Canaanites were in retreat. They not only won, but completely defeated their enemies. The battle that seemed lost turned into a decisive victory. The land, which was about to stop, became the scene of the greatest miracle of faith ever experienced by Joshua. This miracle didn't just happen to give Joshua more time. It happened to show the people of Israel that the God of Moses was with them, that the conquest of the promised land would not be done by human strength, but by divine power. God answered the cry of his leader, showing everyone that victory is guaranteed for those who trust in him, no matter how great the challenge. The story of Joshua and the miracle of the sun teaches us that when we trust in God and ask in faith, nothing is impossible. Sometimes, the battles of life seem greater than our strength can bear, but it is in these moments that God challenges us to trust in him boldly, as Joshua did. He asked for the impossible, and God made it happen. So the question is, what are you asking God for today? Are you ready to believe in the impossible and trust that he has the power to change